Yeah, we're now joined by Janine Taylor, who is the head of the JBDC's marketing unit, and she'll be talking about making local brands household names. Good afternoon, Janine.
Good afternoon, Ralston.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay,
Thanks for having me.
okay. It's always a pleasure. Talk to us about the great objective of making local brands household names.
Well, one of the things as a business development agency we have to be mindful of is what are some of the best practices that have worked globally,
Yes.
and how can we adjust those practices to fit into our situation in Jamaica.
Okay.
Under the Ministry of Industry and Investment and Commerce, of course, trade is the green light. That is the focus.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we do in terms of helping entrepreneurs must be geared at bolstering trade.
Right.
However, there are so many moving parts to that. There are so many steps to take there, and over the years, you would have noticed some of the mistakes that are being made.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is making products and trying to sell them without engaging with the market to see
Okay.
what's happening.
Yes.
The other is getting too attached to products and not much emphasis on establishing brands, which is universally the long-term sustainable benchmark of a business.
Yes.
If you're in trade and you're selling goods and services, ultimately your identity and who you are defines the long-term potential. And so we even have companies that are established that don't have brands. They have
Okay.
company names. So when
Yeah.
you look at some of those deficiencies,
Mm-hmm.
when we design our programs and our marketing initiatives and we are putting products out there, what we want to be clear about is that we are following the systems that work.
Okay.
And what we wanted to do is, in doing so, not only help to establish strong brands and product collections, but help the market to know that they exist.
Okay.
Help the market to
Mhm.
become aware of what they are offering and demonstrate that they are equally or even in sometimes more competitive than what is available.
Right.
And to somehow sort of develop some sort of advocacy from the consumer end to push retailers to think about retailing locally
Local
made
brands.
products and
Okay.
local brands, right?
Mhm.
So as a system, that's what we have constantly been doing. We do have a retail chain called Think Jamaican, and we see Think Jamaican as the vanguard for Brand Jamaica and Brand Jamaica products. And, I'm always passionate at how loosely we use that term, Brand Jamaica, and recognizing that Brand Jamaica is a very complex brand. It has so many faculties, it has so many nuances to it, and then you take it to the product. Then how does, say, our fashion, for example, and what we are promoting in this recent campaign, what does wearing Jamaica look like? What does Jamaican fashion and its identity reveal to the market, and why would the market want to choose that product over what else is there?
Yes.
Now, when you get
We're now rejoined by Janine Fletcher Taylor, head of the JBDC's marketing unit, and we're talking about building Jamaican brands and making them household names. Welcome back, Janine.
Yes,
Yes.
Ralston.
Yeah, you were saying. Yeah.
Right. So as the vanguard, I think Jamaican stands as a market access point for many of our entrepreneurs.
Yes.
It's their first litmus test. And what that does, it gives us an insider's view as to why many of them may actually fail, even though they have excellent products.
Okay. Yeah.
The thing about good brands is that they have strong representation of,
Yes.
say, a collection, not just a one-off product. Yes,
Mhm.
some may start with one product, but the best practices are not being embedded in some of these firms.
Yes.
Now, imagine we are talking about trade and we are putting out excellent products on the market. Nobody knows about them. We have not sought to see what the competitive landscape is going to be like if I export them.
Yes.
We have not looked at the supply chain and how sustainable it will be for me to export this product and do it in a way that I can scale.
Mhm.
So what you have to be mindful of is how fickle or how, unpredictable the market can be.
Yeah.
So when you're fixated on a product as your sustainability plan, what happens when the taste and preferences change? What happens when new alternatives come out because they are innovating and you are not? So the main emphasis in everything that we are doing now is to make sure that our MSMEs understand how to use branding and how to leverage on the anchor brand that we refer to as Brand Jamaica. The thing about using Brand Jamaica is that you must be able to distinguish what makes the product uniquely Jamaican versus what it's competing against.
Okay.
So then you're going to have to look at what is the history, what is the culture, what is the uniqueness that separates the herring that looks quite similar to that which is available elsewhere,
yes,
and build that into the story to appeal to the emotion. So we have identified that fashion and fashion accessories is one of those sub-sectors that has significant potential for us to compete in.
All right. Jenny, we got to leave it there today. Thank you.
Yes. All right.
We'll continue. Okay.